EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC Sawgrass, it's live second-round coverage of the... But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Day 2 on a Friday here at the Players' Championship. Frank, it was a sensational opening round for our featured golfer, the young rookie, setting this course on fire yesterday. Birdie after birdie, just a tremendous performance, one that resulted in seeing their name at the top of this leaderboard.
Rich, I'm starting to change my mind on the word rookie. I guess if you're good enough to play in the Players' Championship, that means you're one of the, top 150 players in the world. And they are unique in itself. And what we saw yesterday was a man already ready for prime time.
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing and a big drive as well. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Nope. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot. That takes the trees on the left out of play, and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there.
Well, that's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze. And tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
but that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament.
Now the par 3 third. Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and you don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
Boy, he took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. He moves to 15 under. This is really a fun hole here at TPC Sawgrass. A lot of excitement, a lot of action. A short par 4. The 4th is only 384 yards. The trouble here on that second shot, you can see the water in front. If you're not accurate, you misjudge the distance, you can pay a stiff price. Oh, that is squeezing every inch of distance out of the golf swing. That was as powerful as you're going to see. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie to 16 under par. 5th hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole. It just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
10-foot putt left. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. He moves to 17 under par. Hole number 6, I really like this hole, Frank. It's fun, par 4.
Yeah, very claustrophobic tee shot, heading through that chute to the fairway. Starts to open up and then it sort of shrinks in again because of all the palm trees around this green. But very short par 4. So if you're good with a wedge, good chance for 3.
Tee.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
A little unlucky there. That ball landed very close to the flag, but look how far it's gone on.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, thanks, Rich. This is a pretty straightforward putt overall, but we are going up a gentle slope. Needs an extra bit of gas.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to minus 18. 7th hole here at Sawgrass, Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that, that lead is going to increase.
I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a 6th consecutive birdie. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
That one just going to sneak on by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. We close out the front 9 with a 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. And that'll finish off a 29 on this front side. 7 shots under par. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now note his second from the fairway.
145 left to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if you were to stick this one close.
Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum. But you have to be willing to potentially pay a price if it doesn't work out. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Chance now for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. Now to the short par 4 12th. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Not your standard approach here. This his second from behind the green. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's going to move to 23 under par. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
Okay, safely aboard. Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain at 23 under par. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. The 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
Yeah, it's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You've got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing.
That one up the right side.
Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. That one was running so hot. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is.
Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Chance now for another birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. That's going to move him to 24 under par.
Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Try to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. That is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
He has a 12-footer here. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he's got it to 25 under par now. Well, there's a moment every year unlike any in golf. At 17, the shot is struck, and for a few nervous seconds, the ball, and oftentimes all your hopes, hanging suspended in midair. Wet or dry, victory or catastrophe. Sometimes it's that simple at 17. Okay, time to exhale. That's safely aboard. Now this for another birdie. Yes, the speed. Spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing. And a big drive as well. Frank, you found dry land. That's the good news. But now you have this second shot, which is very daunting.
Yeah, once again, you're looking at water on the left side, so the tendency is to miss it on the right. But that's a very, very difficult up and down. This is another second shot. You just got to brave it.
Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good.
And final iron shot of the day, and it is one of the best we've seen here at the closing hole.
Oh, yeah. Birdies on 15, 16, 17, and 18. It's the best field of the year to this point, and it is our featured golfer who's on top of this Players' Championship through 36 holes.
Rich, this weekend is compelling because this golf course doesn't favor anyone. TPC Sawgrass, there's so many holes really where you can attack in different ways, and of course there's that finish. 16, 17, and 18. Water and play on each one of those three holes. Who can survive?
Below, Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.